I remember we talked about how you slept with Celina Powell at one point.
Oh my God, Jesus.
She is now allegedly pregnant by YBN Nahmir.
Clap it up for that brother. Clap it up for that brother. I'm so happy for love.
By the way, your eyes went crazy when I mentioned that.
No, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm gonna tell you why. And it's so crazy that people think this, like I'm being facetious when I say this. I'm so happy for him because this woman has been tied to my name and legacy. Like she is like the epitome of my dating life. And I've been dying for someone else to inherit that. Because in reality, I didn't date the woman. The woman slept with everybody in hip hop. And okay, cool. She probably changed her life this and third. But put it like this. Nobody wants your dating life to be only known for the infamous thought. So I've been waiting for somebody to make her a baby mama or a wife that they could inherit. Because that's how it goes, right?
Right.
It takes somebody else to take her off because she's been fucking every guy from here to Alaska. But now, thank you, YBN Nahmir. I owe that man a few posts, and when his album come out, I'm gonna bump it like it's going out of style because I got to make sure that relationship and that baby is fed. Trust.
Right. Because, Adam 22 did a porn scene with her.
Good for them.
I remember I watched the video for research purposes.
You whacked off to that, Vlad?
I didn't whack off to it. I just watched
it. Oh, my
it.
God.
I definitely don't whack off.
Get tested. Just for what I'm telling you.
I got to get tested for watching the video. But I remember watching it, and, like, right before, like, Adam penetrated her, he said, I can't believe I'm actually doing this. He actually said that on camera.
Yeah.
Or he said, I think he said, like, or something I thought I would never do, or something to that extent. But he went and did it. So yeah, she's been tied to Snoop Dogg. She put him on blast, a bunch of other guys. Listen, man, if they in love, cool. But the interesting thing is I went on her Instagram page, and a few days ago, she posted herself, floor seats at some basketball game and said, okay, I'm done healing. Where the athletes at? This is shortly after allegedly announcing she's pregnant by YBN Nahmir.
Let me tell you.
Now she's saying where the athlete's at. And by the way, Nahmir is not an athlete.
And by the way, so I do want to just send this message out there to like everybody. We're in a whore culture. From the Young Miamis to the Meg Thee Stallions to the majority of music we're hearing from our female entertainers are bragging about having sports sex, indiscriminate sex. And we are going to get out of this era because everything always flips, and I can't wait. Because half of the women who are truly, first of all, half the women are frauds, right? JT was with the City Girls. She's in love with Uzi. Young Miami was trying to, even though she acted like she was cool with being on the roster with Diddy, she wanted to be the only one. Come on.
Right. Yeah.
These women, they usually...
She was other girlfriends and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're usually saying one thing, but they want the other.
Mm-hmm.
Women like Celina Powell and others like that, it's only once they hit like 34, you start really seeing that. You see all that horse shit that we're doing? You start seeing the real them. You see, I don't know, I'm not trying to like pile on her, but when I understand why people link her closely to me like that, because this was a woman who I met when she was living in a trailer park.
Oh.
She used to come on my stream every day. My audience just used to, it was kind of unheard of, like in the era of me streaming back in 2016 and her coming on and kind of talking about celebrities. At that point, celebrities still seemed very far away. And she was like, well, I slept with this one, slept with this one. And I remember that at a point, Shade Room even stopped covering her. So basically, I guess what I'm saying is that a lot of her, and she admits it herself, a lot of her, come up back from that time was her being associated and coming on my stream a lot. And I guess if we're going to talk about creations, she became a millionaire. She's OnlyFans hit at the right time. I always say that the women that were notorious whores before her, they got to be salty. Because women like her, and I'm not calling Rubi Rose a whore, because I'll let you guys decide if you think she is or not, but all they're doing now is monetizing heavy off OnlyFans. Look at Bhad Bhabie, Danielle Bergoli.
Mm-hmm.
She made $50 million. The previous whores that used to be at music video shoots just sucking everybody off, just leaving with a bruised tonsil and a back full of semen, this is why you had you had Game talking about whoever's driving whatever car because, yeah, they weren't popping. They weren't getting no bread. These notorious chicks, they're getting money. They're all millionaires off of selling sex. Here's the problem. And we're not problem, but here's the interesting part that we're going to see, and we're going to see it live. Now that y'all are all, it's one thing to say you're doing it because you wanted to get into financial, opulence. But now that y'all are rich, what happens next? These people aren't happy. They're courtside of the seat, but they could only focus on penis. Like
there's no man next to her in that seat.
They're irreparably broken. No man wants to inherit, sit next to them, claim them. No man, right? And even this is what I'm saying. I'm hoping for God is true. Okay?
Well,
listen, I will close on every...
Nahmir seems like he's actually claiming her.
No. I'm hoping they're having a child. I will close on every Planned Parenthood from here. They need to have a child. Because once she has a baby daddy like that, I'm like, good. Now y'all can stop linking her to me, okay? But anyway, when I looked at that and I'm like, yo, hip-hop fans are fucked up. That's what I said to myself. Because even if it's true or not, I feel like this was the most attention Nahmir got in a while. And that felt kind of sad because I kind of like his music.
Yeah, I did too. I've interviewed him. Cool guy.
And I'm like, if it's not true, I feel bad because he has to do this to get the attention right now. And I would hope a musician, there was times that rappers were running for the hills when they heard that name. So to see him running to her, I said, damn, times has changed, right? It's kind of interesting that, reasonably now, she's richer than half of these rappers.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
So
OnlyFans money, yeah.
I look at that.
This is why Bhad Bhabie stopped doing music. What's the point? I'm making all this OnlyFans money.
Shout out to Bhad Bhabie's boyfriend because that's my new thing, man. Listen, at least if you're gonna wife up these whores, and I'm not calling her a whore specifically, but like women who are selling sex or the idea of sex, at least get some money off of it, man. I like the fact that he's driving in every car that she got. You know what I mean? I'm liking that he's swiping a credit card. You know what I mean? Flying a private jet. Salute to that man, okay? And for Nahmir, take Selena's credit card and spend at least $500,000 on some marketing for your music. Get your shit back popping. He was with a woman before that used the shit out of him, if you ask me, in terms of clout and attention. I don't need to mention her name, but he even said, he took a helicopter to go see her on Valentine's Day, only for her to basically leave him and go with another man, like the same day. And I said, ouch. Yo, in the prime of his career, he was in love with this woman and focusing a lot on her, and she left him high and dry. I forgot who she left him for, but she went to go hang out with some guy, and it's fucked up. You know what I mean? So, I'm hoping this works, and I empathize a little bit for Selena because I think she's been trying to find love recently. But here's the thing. When you have had sex with, hundreds, maybe thousands of rappers, there's just no one that's going to feel genuinely happy being like, yo, I'm with this person. Like, nobody's going to feel happy doing that. So, it's a constant method of cope. But, hey, at least she's crying in a nice G-Wagon or whatever car she has, So, happy for them no matter how it goes.